Hello, back to the bottom. My name's Beast. Today we're back with Koisuru Natsu last resort. I really need to pack this away before I get tempted again. This happens a lot. Anyway, so yeah, today we'll be starting with Umiko's. Not Umiko's, Umi's. Where did I get the Kozaki. That's where I got the ko. So yeah, today we'll be starting with Umi's route, which, according to my sources, is actually the worst route. So yeah, this time we'll actually be starting here since we have not helped Kozaki yet. So let's just get into it. We've only been a few lines in here, so don't get confused by the "you've already read it" color. So, oh, is she cleaning alone today? Even though it's good to be in the habit of calling me by my first name, there's no one else around right now. Why are you alone today? Isn't Chiuri with you? Of course you'd need to help Chiuri. Riho, I mean. She is Chiuri. I'm a retard. I see. It's not surprising that Riho would need help. I'm a terrible person for thinking that, though. She's trying her best, just like everyone else. Oh. This beer is actually leaving an extremely disgusting aftertaste because of the goddamn Doritos. Hold on, I got to choose who to help, so I came here. That's a general idea. Should I not have? I'm glad I was a little worried. I'm glad I was a little worried she might take it the wrong way. I'm just relieved she didn't say I can handle this just fine by myself in a spiteful tone. But watching you work, I don't think you really need my help. You're doing it just as well as she would do when she was teaching you yesterday. I see. That's very admirable, Umi. Whoops. No, compared to you, I'm nothing but a rookie. I don't bother to take notes. Don't even carry a notepad around with me. I'm in the realm of part-timership. You far surpass me, Umi. As I see more sides of Kosaki, I've come to see just how well Nagisa knows her. Also, I got a flute singer today because they didn't have any Paulana. So that's sad. Anyways, like Nagisa said yesterday, Kozaki's really smart. She does have her weak points though, like waking up. So, is there anything I can do to help? And what about the changing rooms? Let's split that task up then. I'll clean and rinse the baskets while you vacuum the floor. We're gonna be using the water, then we should bring both the buckets and the baskets here. Doing it this way means you won't have to worry about getting wet. Oh, that's not what I meant. I wasn't making fun of you. Didn't mean it like that. The sun's strong today, so I figured it'd be better if you worked in the shade. Even though working with water might cool you down, you'd still be outside in direct sunlight. You have to watch out for sunburns and heat stroke. I'm a guy. You can leave the outside work to me.
お願いしてもいいんですか?
I already said I would. Just leave it to me, okay?
ほんと、宗太郎はずるいです。意地悪です。
Why?
知りません。私は脱衣所に行きますね。
Yeah. Is she mad because I took her job away from her? Or is it that she thought she'd be able to work alone and she's angry because I interrupted her? I only did that because I wanted to give it my all. I thought I'd lend her a hand. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Let's not get all negative. I've still got the water and I've still got the water and the sun after all. Everything I need for a good time. Help. Anyways, back to skipping. Okay, we're in here now, and this is another one where I went with Umi already, but only went to a certain part before deciding, okay, no, I'll go back. So yeah. But once I get back to the room, I realize there's nothing that really needs doing. Since I have the day off, should I go for a leisurely stroll? The weather's nice, and I'd like to get outside for a bit. I should ask Kozaki what she wants to do. Hey, Kozaki!
なんです?
Do you have any plans for this afternoon, or did you decide to take a nap? I wonder what would happen if I got that kind of software that shows where I'm looking. Anyways, yeah, do you have any plans for this afternoon, or did you decide to take a nap?
疲れたといえば疲れましたけど、昼寝はさすがにもったいないかなって思います。
I was thinking the same thing, Kozaki.
それで、先輩は午後から何をするんです？
I wanted to take a stroll around the island. Might come across some rare plants and animals.
また蛇とかいないですよね。
You don't have to worry about that. There aren't any venomous snakes on this island. Anyway, I'd scare them off for you.
欲のあるなしは関係ないんです。蛇には遭遇したくないんです。でも、お散歩はしたいんです。
Then it's decided. Once you're done changing, we'll head out immediately.
着替え?
Well, we're planning on going in your bathing suit. Did you not notice until just now?
ちょっとだけ出て行ってください。すぐに着替えますか
Got
ら。
it.
あんまり見ないでください。っていうか、席を外してください。
Oh, sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear you because I didn't notice you because I was focusing on your tits. Oh, stop staring, you said. Don't worry, I'll go outside, so take your time changing. Just tell me when you're done.
お願いします。
Her uniform isn't all that different from the bathing suit. But you might get embarrassed if I say anything, so let's just avoid the topic. For now, let's just be careful when handling her overreactions. So, where shall we go? As far as I know, I haven't been out past the registration building yet. There's a small forest of sorts out there, and I'm worried there won't be any roads leading through. Well then, any other options? If we head further along the coast, we'll have to deal with rocky terrain. Maybe there's more to see on the other side of the pier where we arrived. I could do that, but since Kozaki's coming along, maybe I should choose somewhere else. If she were to slip on the rocks and get badly injured, it'd be a disaster. So that only really leaves the area past the administration building, right? If I remember correctly, there's a fork in the road there, just before the outdoor hot springs. There's a sign there indicating where the other path goes, but I never really bothered to read it carefully. Perhaps it'd be best to head there. Now! Shh, shh!
どうかしたんです?
Don't yell senpai so loudly when we're outside together, it'll give us away!
ごめんなさい.
You don't have to apologize, I'm not angry, just anxious. Are you ready?
はい.
We have to keep up our appearances, otherwise we won't be able to work here. We've both been careless already on numerous occasions. And it's not just during those moments when one or the other of us is being... And it's not just during those moments when one or the other of us is being cross-examined.
気をつけます。すみません。あ、それで行く場所は決まったんですか？
We're heading to that fork in the road out by the hot
あ
springs.
りますね。看板には展望台って書いてありました。
Oh, so you've read it
見
before?
ましたし、しおりさんが教えてくれましたよ。
Oh, I see. So you already know about it. Did you still want to go? Did you still want to go there then?
私は
Do
いい
you
です
still
よ。
want to go there then? Let's get going then.
先輩、宗太郎もまだ水着ですけど。
I guess I am. My bad. Give me a second and I'll get changed.
割とドジっ子なんですね。
Please don't gloat. It's a coincidence. I tell you, coincidence.
どうでしょうか。
Okay, now mind you win. In any case, wait a moment and I'll get changed.
2分なら待ってあげてもいいですよ。
I'll aim for 2 minutes. While Kozuki is distracted from the prospect of a snake invasion, I hurry and change my clothes. I still have Brave Guardian stuck in my head. Oh, by the way, something I failed to mention earlier. Basically, like, I remember, like, people telling me that there's apparently a harem route in this, and me saying that I'll do it. We've now found out there is no harem route. The only thing that could remotely be the harem route are the 3-piece scenes, which is basically IS. We give you like 10 minutes of a bit of story to justify a threesome sex scene that's not even canon. So I won't be covering those at all. So yeah. Anyways, Umi, are you okay?
ちょっと疲れました。
Let's take a rest then.
すみません。
Really, don't worry about
Hi.
it. Based on our surroundings, it seems like we're pretty high up. In the distance, we can see the sea below and the sky above. There are 2 blues stretching to infinity, forever glistening. My favorite maxim is function over form. Even so, I'd like nothing more than to cut out a piece of the scenery and take it home with me to preserve its beauty. Hey, what are you doing?
こうやって指の枠に景色を収めて雰囲気を楽しんでいるんです。
Whoops, fuck. Don't you have that pose wrong? You're supposed to pick your forefinger alongside your thumb, so it's shaped like the bulb of a plant.
でもテレビでは確かこうしていたはずですけど。
To make a frame with your fingers, you leave the forefinger, then let the thumb naturally join up with it.
あれ
I mean, there are people that do it like this, and people that do it like this. Could it be that you're just clumsy?
宗太郎は失礼です。
Come on, do it like this. Now I'll show her how it's done.
そう、これです。
So, why are you picking at how I'm doing it?
ダメです。
But, well, it's fine. When she's this happy, Kozuki is really cute. Catch a whiff of Kozuki's fragrance in the faint breeze. It sends my heart racing. Anyways, the breeze tickles.
携帯持ってくるとよかったですね。
Definitely. Even though there's no connection up here, you can still take a picture with it.
宗太郎、そろそろ出発しませんか？
We can take our time, so don't worry about
景
it.
色を見たら大丈夫になりました。
Even so, you don't have to push yourself to keep going, you know.
だから大丈夫ですってば。
Should I give you a piggyback ride again?
それはってまたとか変なこと思い出させないでください。そもそも私今は酔っ払ってなんかいませんし。
Yeah.
いろいろと思い出しちゃったじゃないですか。宗太郎は意地悪です。
No, I don't mean to bully you. That wasn't my intention.
それは 理解してあげています。一応。
But even if you understand, I can't help but be worried about you. Anyway, if you do have trouble walking, I'll just have to carry you. Getting injured up here wouldn't be good. While the road's somewhat well maintained, there is not a lot of gravel for traction. But still, there's nothing I'd hate more than to see you get injured, Umi. So, although since we spent so much time getting up here, I suppose we shouldn't just leave right away. Anyway, there's no reason to overexert yourself right now. There's a chance you might come back another day. Yeah, that's that. You should decide what we do. You should decide what we do. I'll be fine with whatever you choose. So, what should we do? Return or continue onward?
意地悪です。ほんと。
Am I a jerk because I think a lot? Anyway, I'm giving you the final decision. You gave me the hard decision, just like that jerk would do. Do you still remember that night? How embarrassed and worked up you were? How red your face was? What shall we do?
手なら。手をつないでなら大丈夫だと思います。
My hand?
私も展望台まで行ってみたいんです。せっかく宗太郎と一緒に来たので。でも転ぶかもしれないので、おんぶはダメですけど、手ならいいです。
Got it. I'd expect this. Now she's all worked up. Anyway, since she's the one who suggested it, then, here, take my hand.
ありがとうございます。
She has a surprisingly strong grip for having such a small hand. That's rather embarrassing. Let's go. The ways we'd heard earlier are barely audible now. No, it's not quite it. Rather, the pounding of my heart has drowned out all other sounds. I gently take her hand and press on ahead, being far more cautious than necessary. I choose to tread only on the safest areas. Until... Whoa. What lay ahead of us? Forever. Goes on forever. On either side of the dazzling sun, the horizon continues to infinity. And beyond! Okay, I'll stop. The vast blue sky is adorned with gauzy white clouds that drift in the wind. The vast blue sea is adorned with tiny white caps as the waves rise and fall. The gentle rustling of leaves in the wind, the shadows of soaring seagulls. By coming here, we've borne witness to a landscape untouched by time. Oh, that's adorable, man.
ビーチの周りってあんなに真っ赤だったんですね。花が咲いていたことに私気づきませんでした。
It's also lush and tropical. I hadn't really noticed either. Well, when we first arrived, we were way too busy to stop and enjoy the scenery. A lot was going on after all.
それは悪いと思っているんですよ。
I didn't mean it like that.
ほんと綺麗ですもんね。真っ白な雲が
Whoops, fuck.
あんなに
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
高くまで。
I'll let her finish though. The pure white sand of the beach is just as magnificent.
午前中はあそこで遊んでいたんですよね。
Yeah. What if it's harder to see all this from down there?
花も海も空も全部が見渡せるので、なんか空を飛んでいるような気分です。
Is it me or has she stretched out her arms as a bird would its wings? Yeah, you're right.
はい。何がです？
You should take a picture on your phone and turn this scene to wallpaper. And at the center of the picture, Umi.
そうですね。でもまたお休みの日がありますから、私もこの景色を撮りたいので、また一緒に来ませんか？
Yeah, of course. Let's come again.
はい。
For some reason I'm happy. Wonder if it's just because I've been able to enjoy this beautiful scenery, or perhaps it's because I reached this vista with someone who appreciates the scenery as much as I do.
ちょっと高いところだからでしょうか。 風がとっても気持ちいいですね。
Ah, but isn't the sun even more brutal up here?
できる限りの紫外線対策はしてますよ。日傘はないですけど。
Oops, fuck. Isn't there a brand of sunscreen that provides extra plus protection?
PA4 プラスのことです。
Yeah, that's the one. Are more pluses better?
市販の化粧品だとプラス4つが一番効果が高いですね。
And you never settle for less than the best?
そうですね。6000円でした。
Isn't that a bit pricey?
そうかもしれませんね。けど、安いのは肌荒れしそうな気がするので。
This man is a serious business. Like, he just says, like, it's 6,000 yen. He just fucking falls down the stairs in shock.
詳しかったら逆に気持ち悪いと思います。
I can see that. But, this really isn't the kind of conversation we should be having while looking at the scenery.
そうですね。宗太郎らしいとも思いましたけど。
Do I seem like I'm not a dreamer? Do I seem that doggedly pragmatic? She strikes a thoughtful pose, bringing her small forefinger to her mouth.
不思議な人です。宗太郎は。
What's that supposed to mean?
よくわかりません。だから不思議なんです。
That's the only reason that I'm even more confused.
あ、一つだけはっきりとわかることがありますね。
That would be?
意地悪です。
This again? Whoops.
宗太郎は意地悪です。
I think Umi might be a little bit of a jerk herself for laughing as she said that.
ほんと、映画とかドラマみたいな景色ですね。
It's inevitably the place where the criminal is cornered by the detective.
あれ、いつも不思議に思うんです。なんでいつもラストは崖の上なんです？
Because it symbolizes the criminal teetering at his wit's end.
ああ、なるほど。
Oh, that's a bit.
What?
Nothing at all. In the end, I think Umi's more of a jerk than me.
ここ、夕方も来てみたいですね。
If you were here then, I'm sure the sunset would look amazing.
太陽がこの高さだと、まだまだ沈んではくれないですね。
Then should we wait until evening?
その時間までいたら、急いで戻っても夕飯には間に合わないと思いますよ。
That's true. Yeah, unfortunately. Even at this moment, the scenery is gorgeous. But it'll be even more so when evening comes. I'm gonna come see the sunset. 3 times.
私は何回でも来たいです。どうしたんです？渋い顔してますけど。
That's nothing. I should leave it be. I'm not looking to curry favor with her. Man, even though I say foolish things, I still can't change my feelings.
ほんと、最高ですね。
Why was I so embarrassed just now? I couldn't even talk to her.
夕日も星空も、次のお休みにとっておきます。宗太郎、また、連れてきてもらえます？
Oh, sure, let's go together.
やった！
Good, then let's start heading home. We'll take the scenic route on the way back.
はい。
Buoyed by Umi's enthusiasm, I offered her my left hand. The warm wind blows gently, then Umi grasps my hand in return. Watch your step, Umi. It's a little
転ば
embarrassing.
ないと思います。宗太郎がこうしていてくれるのでしたら。
There was nobody around right now. I knew that perfectly well. We decided we'd call each other by our first names only when we were in public. That was the rule. At least, it was in my heart. But despite knowing that, I just called her Umi. Back skipping. Alrighty, we're back. So she does. So Nagisa still finds out about the fake relationship. And it's basically the same. It goes the same way as with Songwell's route, where they decide, okay, we should just like keep at it, like not disturb the status quo. Hold on, I forgot to read that. It's Sotaro! And then she says, excuse me. Yes, everything's clean. No one's left in the dining room. Yes, I told her to go on ahead. I finally entered the room, but I'm still nervous. I hope we could move past the lies we had to tell her earlier. Compared to how she was at dinner, the anxious air about Nagisa right now is a marked change. Right. But such feelings are to be expected. I mean, it's only been half a day since she learned we'd been lying to her. That's not all that long. Even though it had been a somber conversation, she'd ended it with a smile. Then again, Nagisa isn't your average person. Yep, I want to deal with these uneasy feelings head on. That's why I'm here tonight. I'm scared, but I have to be brave. Kozaki isn't here beside me right now. In other words, it's just me and Nagisa. Neither of us need to be concerned with Umi overhearing our conversation. That's probably why I'm so scared. Nonetheless, I still can't leave this issue unaddressed. I just want to confirm something first. I'm still employed here, right? Correct? I have to ask, even if it does make me look bad. This whole situation is making me incredibly uneasy. Understand. Then once again, I look forward to working with you. When Umi was by my side, I was able to stay calm. But right now, it's just me and Nagisa. I'm sorry for doubting you. You could. What do you mean? Kozaki. Of course Nagisa would be worried about finding out I wasn't her actual boyfriend. What do I think of Umi? I think she's a good junior and an excellent friend, that's what I think. Honestly, I don't know. Embarrassing as it is to admit, I don't think I've ever been in love before. Why is that the first thing you go for? That's not the case, I'm positive of that. Even if I've never been in love, my emotions don't lie. Of course, it's a given that I'd be rankled by Nagisa's insinuation. It's readily apparent that I'm straight. Really? Well, I don't mind admitting that at times I'm honest to a fault. I don't mind admitting that at times I'm honest to a fault. If everyone lived like that, I think the world might be a better place. I'm really grateful. Truly grateful, I mean. What I thought of as a weakness ended up helping me this time around. I should be thankful for that. What? Well, okay, I guess. I mean, she's the one who's always taking care of
そう
me.
じゃない。そうじゃないの。
She sighs softly, and I can hear the window rattle in the wind. For just a second, I think I can feel Nagisa's
今あ
pain.
の子は毎日が楽しいと思うの。あんなに話せる、笑える子じゃなかったから。
Hold on, oh my fucking god. She's in constant danger of being knocked the fuck out while being asleep. These books are about to fall down and her bed is right below. Also, that looks like she literally turned a bench into her bed. Never noticed before now. Is that so?
少なくとも私が知る限りではの話よ。ただ、あなたの前では様子が全然違うから。まあ、私が信じられないように、あなたも私の言葉を信じられないでしょうね。
No, that's not
あ
it.
ら、どういうこと？
I've heard that in the past, Kozaki didn't have many friends, and what's the same for me. It was precisely because we both had no friends that Kozaki chose to talk to me. She wanted to choose whom she talked to. She wanted to learn who the other person truly was. I feel bad, I probably shouldn't be talking about this without Kozaki's
構
permission.
わないわ。続けてちょうだい。
Oh. Okay. The tone of her voice suddenly grew more intense. Was she that worried? Is she that worried about Kozaki? Why does Kozaki, who avoids talking to people as a rule, talk to me on a regular basis? The question has always been at the back of my mind. I didn't pursue the point because even though I didn't explicitly know her reasons for talking to me, I felt that I understood why she talked to me because we were similar. In that we both avoided talking to people. Cut off something there. Whenever I talked to Kozaki, I felt really happy inside. Only I don't enjoy talking to people, so that was pretty rare. So I thought, perhaps the reason that Kozaki, who normally avoided talking to people, talked to me, was because it made her feel happy inside too. It was a convenient symbiosis, I thought. I'd have to go and say something totally lame after all that.
いいえ、そうは思わないわよ。
If that's true, then I'm glad. Suddenly remembers the iced coffee in her hands, but the glass is bead with sweat and the ice had already melted. Take a sip and mentally... Hold on, what? I suddenly remember the iced coffee in my hands, but the glass is beaded with sweat and the ice has already melted. Take a sip, mentally preparing my next words. Even the tiniest of Nagisa's movements seems to be deliberate, each gesture laden with meaning and intent.
宗太郎くん。
Yes?
別に恋人でなくてもいいわ。海とずっと友達でいてちょうだい。ああ、私の頼みが重荷ならそう素直に言ってもいいのよ。
It's not a burden at all. I'd do it even if you didn't ask.
ありがとう。それで十分よ。
So there's no need to thank me. Kozaki's a very important person to me.
ちなみにあの子可愛いと思う？
Well, of course. I thought she was beautiful from the moment I met her.
そうよね。そうなのよね。あの子目立つのよ。だから私も余計に心配なのよ。
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think I completely understand what you're saying.
とにかくお願いね。
Okay. I don't know if Kozaki and Nagisa are related by blood, but I don't think that really matters. That they've been able to maintain such a close relationship is, on the face of it, incredible to me.
ということで、私の話はもう終わり。あなたからは他に何かあるかしら？
That's all. Thanks again.
わかったわ。じゃああとは戻って休んでちょうだい。
Okay.
明日も仕事だからそっちも頼むわね。
Yes, I know. Excuse me and good night. Oh, I almost forgot.
どうしたの？
I was wondering whether Kozaki and I should come clean to the others about the true nature of our relationship. If it's not too impudent of me to ask.
ってことは隠しておくという結論ね。今まで通り
Whoops, fuck. Would that be
恋人と
okay?
して過ごす
Fuck.
と。
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so fucking sorry.
分かったわ。そのつもりで私も接するから。
Would that be okay? There we go. I think I forgot to read it. Thank you. And once again, I'm really
謝
sorry.
罪は仕事で。いいわね。
Yes, but again, I'm really sorry.
おやすみ、宗太郎くん。
Good night. And again, I'm really sorry. Stop apologizing! Crap, I'm shaking right now, aren't I? I'm shaking right now. I just can't hide it. I didn't think I'd be that scared. Can't read others, but they can read me. Which is more frightening? Well, Kozaki, Nagisa, everyone. How should I interact with them? How do I live without avoiding them? Well, it's just feeling. I think I may have gotten a hint of the answer. But whether that's necessary for me or not is something I still don't know. Glad to be back.
どうだったんですか？
It went well. Nagisa's going to help us.
よかったです。
Her sigh betrays her weariness. Had she been just as worried as me? Even though things are settled for now, I'd still like to make a few changes to our ground
ル
rules.
ールですか？
We should always use we should always use each other's first names, even when we're alone.
いいんですか？
Keiko. Umi.
そう太郎。
That was pretty embarrassing for some reason. It caught me off guard. I made myself look bad again. Of course, we have to continue giving this job our all. We need to pay back Nagisa for all she's done
や
for
っ
us.
ぱり渚さんはいい人ですね。
That's exactly the feeling I got when I was talking to her earlier. Seeing how much she worries about Umi, it's only natural to assume she's a good person.
私はシャワー浴びましたので、いつでもどうぞ。
I am the big toyard. Come to think of it, I could probably use a shower. I've done my fair share of sweating today.
頑張ってくれましたから。そう太郎は。
I had no choice. Honestly, it just felt like shaking in my
い
boots.
え、私には堂々としているように見えましたよ。とてもかっこよかったと思います。
That's good then.
私は日報を書いてますね。
Like she just writes in it that she might like him. Nagisa the next day reads it. I'll have to call him to the office. Once you're done with that, you should go to bed ahead of me.
それは宗太郎に悪いので、私も起きてます。
Once I'm done showering, I still need time to write my daily report. So please, don't worry about me. Get some sleep.
わかりました。
I'll go take a shower then.
はい。
We made it over a big hurdle today, I believe is evident on Umi's face. Given what we've been through, it's only natural for her to be this radiant. Fucking tired, man. I don't know why. It's 11 o'clock. Hasn't gone off yet. Hold on. That fixed nothing. There you go. 6:50. I'm up 10 minutes early. The wind's already warm and humid. Looks like today'll be hotter than usual. Is we still sound asleep? Same as always. Now that I think about it, I've really come a long way. I'm sharing a room with a girl. She lives here, sleeps here, everything. To me of the past would consider this a miracle. There she's up.
3番、神崎海。よろしくお願いします。
With what?
友達のオーディションについてきたら、私が受かっちゃったのがきっかけです。
No, it's a regularly scheduled performance by the House of Umi. Today's show seems pretty stale, though. Well, there's another 6 minutes before the alarm goes off. Let's enjoy the show until then. Yawning from the audience? How unprofessional.
私の特技は全裸です。
Well, it was a good run. Take that!
毎朝ひどい。
That's my line. Are you awake now?
覚めました。
Are you really? Good morning.
おはようございます。毎朝、宗太郎の家庭内暴力が辛いです。
I'd like to think of it as tough love.
顔、洗ってきます。
Knowing the fact that stripping in itself is definitely something she shouldn't do so freely. It's pretty dangerous to stumble around while groggy. Even though it's good to wake up ahead of the alarm clock, it's counterproductive if you're still half asleep.
今日は暑いね、このみちゃん。宗太郎くんは暑いの平気？
I'm okay, I'm used to life without AC.
私もエアコンは好きじゃないんだよね。なんていうか、甘え？
The reliance. Look at Zongo busting out the vocab.
宗太郎、
Yeah?
今日はどこでお仕事です？
I still haven't gotten any orders. I don't know if I'll ever receive any. Are you cleaning the outdoor bath again?
いえ、今日は遊歩道の掃除ですね。じゃあ、海姉はリホ姉と一緒だね。頑張って。よろしくお願いしますね、リホさん。リホ姉、まだ食べ終わってなかったのか。朝のタコマリネはなかなか噛み切れませんの。ゆっくり食べないと喉に詰まっちゃうよ。もう少しで食べ終わりますので待っていてください。はい。
I wonder when Umi received her instructions. Maybe we should ask her directly. Hey Umi,
何です？
when did you get your
さっ
instructions?
きですよ。渚さんからです。
I see. Seems I'll be playing shortstop again today, covering the field and finding my job to do. Is that it? Hold on, that was something weird. I should probably confirm that there's no point in jumping to conclusions. No, I should practice taking the initiative. Maybe you should just ask. I don't really have the greatest sense of initiative. Wait, where's
お部屋
Nagisa?
に戻ったんじゃないですか？
Okay, so I'll head over there. You should choose whom you want to help. I'd expect that it's the same as always. Thinking about it, I want to help Umi more than anyone else. Whoops. It's been like this for a while now, hasn't it? The road forks about midway to the cottages. I choose to part the path that leads away from the interior of the island.
さあ、今日も頑張りますわ。頑張ります。
You can hear those two urging one another on in the distance. I'll soon be joining them. So, how can I help? That's my first question.
レンガ通りに散った葉っぱや花びらのお掃除と砂の掃き集めですわ。砂は砂で分けなければいけないので、それ以外は量が多くなければ手で拾ってます。雨が降れば砂のお掃除は楽なんですが、ここ最近は全然降ってくれませんの。
Now that you mention it, there really wasn't. But I have a feeling it will come
ですが
soon.
台風はごめんですわ。お部屋から出られなくなりますし、ここは多そうですね、台風。
This area seems to be a typhoon hotspot of sorts, I guess. But if one were coming, then there'd be a warning sign. That there'd be warning signs of rain, or so you'd think. Uh-oh.
う
I almost have to laugh. How annoying. This can't be happening.
どうしたんです？
Nothing, it's just that the wind this morning was calm and moist. Which means there's a chance it might rain.
私は気づきませんでした。リホさんはどうです？どうしたんですの？お二人ともポカーンとしてますけれど。
I think I just glimpsed at what's in the bargain bin of Riho's brain.
ではでは、お掃除始めましょう。
That didn't take very long to show up. Black clouds loom overhead. We're so focused on cleaning all the sand that we didn't even notice. Umi, Riho. You don't need to be a meteorologist to know that what these dark clouds mean. This isn't just rain, it's a full-blown thunderstorm. Hey, you two!
どうかしましたか？
Umi, can you stop for a second?
はい。何かあったんですか？
Those clouds over there. Don't you seem a bit menacing?
真っ黒じゃないですか。怖いぐらいの雨雲ですね。ということは、久しぶりの雨ですわ。
It's all well and good, but should we go tell Nagisa? We need to ask whether we should keep cleaning out here. Maybe we can do laundry or find some other indoor tasks to help with instead.
私もそれがいいと思います。ですが、まだお掃除は終わってないですよ。
Yeah, just give me a second to ask. I'll be right back. I'll be back soon.
いつでも移動できるようにしておきますね。
Okay, thanks. Let's hope it's only a squall. It's not a squall.
暑いです。
That was a spectacular storm. It raged for a few minutes, then vanished like it had never existed. The sun's returned and the humidity along with it. Now it's doubly oppressive. And Rio is as happy as ever.
リホさんは暑くないですか？私は大丈夫ですわ。雨も降ってくれたので嬉しいですの。レンガ通りの砂もきれいに流れましたので、あと葉っぱと花びらを集めるだけですから。
I see. Rio's right. The rain makes the sand that much easier to brush off. Moreover, the structure of the pathway plays a pivotal role in allowing the blowing wind to lend a hand. So after this, we need to clean up the fallen leaves. Well, you know, doesn't the rain make our next task more difficult? The leaves are sticking to the pathway.
宗太郎さんは焦らない方がいいですね。私と一緒に少し待ちましょう。
Why should we
レ
wait?
ンガが熱くなって雨が乾くんです。あとはほうきで吐くだけですわ。
Even though she's typically quiet, Rio seems to know her stuff. That makes sense. Umi's quiet too. Had she already grasped Rio's plan? Umi's pretty smart.
宗太郎。
Huh? Why are you laughing? What is it? Oh, a snake. A snake? I was only here for a second. You're safe now.
ありがとうございます。
I didn't want to pick the snake up with my hands, so I used my broom to shove it back into the bushes. Anyway, it wasn't even that big. He just grabs it by the tail, fucking yeets it.
やっぱり、ヘビは苦手です。
That's a problem. How will you handle his meat snake? I hate my life. If you ever see another one, just call. I'll come running.
はい。
Okay, it's about time. The road should have dried by now, right, Riho? Riho?
もしかして、肺になってません？
I see. Looks like I've got no choice. I'll have to do the remaining task on my own. First a snake, now this.
それじゃあ、おやすみなさい。おやすみなさい。
Good night, Roswell. I'm pretty cheerful. Today was another day of hard work, but oddly enough, I feel tired for reasons unrelated to work. I have to shower after this, then write my daily report. Then I'd just like to sleep. After this morning, the winds died down. I don't think I'll have to worry about any humidity-induced nightmares. There. She's here.
あれ？忘れ物ですか？
No one's waiting for you.
先に部屋へ戻ってもよかったんですよ。
I want us to walk back to the room together. Is that too much to ask?
いえいえ、ダメじゃないです。ただ、
But what?
ちょっとですけど、嬉しいなって。でも、ちょっとだけですよ。
You haven't made you just a little happy, then I'm glad I waited.
ありがとうございます。
No problem. Let's head home. The trees, so vibrant in the daylight, were now concealed by the still and dark of night. I walk with care, steering clear of the bushes. I'm guided by both moonlight and streetlight. I position myself a bit ahead of Umi. I continue progressing slowly on the rain-washed brick path. You'll be safe.
何がです？
Your natural enemy. Or should I say Rio's natural enemy?
またいたんですか？
No, it'd be bad if I did. I'm walking ahead of you. I'm walking ahead for a reason. Pay attention to where you step and stay away from the bushes and you'll be fine.
まさか宗太郎はそのために私を？
That was a secondary consideration.
一番目を聞いてもいいです？
Told you earlier. Sought to see the road at night after all.
さっきって何でしたっけ？
Think back.
覚えてないです。
That's too bad then. The dark, the snakes, those were all secondary concerns. When I heard Umi was in charge of cleaning up, my first thought was to wait until she finished. I wasn't made to wait. I wanted to wait. Really, it's too
意
bad.
地悪です。
Why?
意地悪だから意地悪なんです。
If I were a jerk, I wouldn't have waited for you. If I'd left on my own, I'd be back at our room already.
それが意地悪なんですってば。
Getting the sense that Umi thinks I'm a jerk. Well, that's still fun.
シャワー、宗太郎が先でいいですから。
It's okay, you can go first, Umi.
私は後でもいいんです。
If you're okay with showering later, then you're also okay with showering now, right? Sorry, I don't know why, but it's just so much fun teasing you. But I don't want to overdo it. Fine, I'll show it first.
最初からそう言えばいいんです。今日の宗太郎はなんかひねくれてます。
Sorry, I'm just really tired. I have to read out that line right after yawning.
それは仕方がないですけど、無理しないでくださいね。
Yeah, thanks for the concern.
いえ。
I love that type of reaction from Umi. Aren't you tired, Umi? Rio was clinging to you for quite some time, you know?
私はだって人のことは言えないくらい固まっていましたから。
Hold on. maybe stretching. It's gonna wake me up a bit. Seems to have helped a little at least. Didn't make much progress in the afternoon.
リホさん、ヘビの心配ばかりでしたし。
What's with that look?
宗太郎もリホさんに抱きつかれてました。
I'm pretty sure she clung to you longer than she did me.
私は鼻の下伸ばしてなんかいません。
I'm fairly sure I wasn't
や
either.
っぱり変態です。
Fine, call me a pervert. If that's the cost of protecting you from snakes, then I'll gladly pay it.
ずるいです、宗太郎。
Don't I?
ずるいです、ずるいです。
What's with all this? What's with this all of a sudden? Her face is red and she's staring at me with tears in her eyes.
私にもわかりません。
Is it just me or do you look a bit feverish? Do you feel okay?
別に具合は。
Her forehead is... Yeah, it's a bit hot. Yep, seems like you have a slight fever.
具合は悪くないです。
There's no need to act
本
tough.
当ですから。
I know Umi is the stubborn type. Even if I manage to ward off the snakes, and I'm careless about other threats, then what good is it? Here, give me your hand. I'm worried about you.
本当に大丈夫ですから。
Don't give me that.
はい。
Okay. I know Umi is usually a little capricious, but something feels different today. It's just that, if she doesn't think she's sick, then there's no telling what's causing this change in behavior. In any case, let's get back inside quickly. First up, a bath. Should I fill the bathtub with hot water today? I think it'll be nicer than just
お
showering.
任せします。
In that case, you should use it
お
first.
任せします。
So it's up to
お
me.
任せします。
What should I do? Acting really weird today, Umi, and I don't know why.
私も。
Huh?
私もわからないんです。
I'm not trying to blame you or anything, you know? I'm just a bit worried is all.
どうしてですか？
Why is that? Why is what?
宗太郎がどうして心配してくれるのか、優しくしてくれるのか、私にはわからないんです。
Why am I so nice to you?
宗太郎のことがわからないから、なんか不安なんです。自分でもどうしたらいいかわからないんです。いつも通りにしようとしても、なんか変に落ち着かなくなったりしますし。どうやって渚さんに報告しようかとか。
What?
いえ、違う。
What do you mean by what did you mean by report?
その、
Why are you hesitating?
それは
That's a little suspicious. Are you hiding something from me?
隠してないです。
Really? You're not lying? Even more suspicious. Umi?
はい。
Sit straight up. Sit up straight.
はい。
So basically, as long as as I'm employed here, you're required to write these daily reports about me, right?
そうです。ごめんなさい。
So since the very first day, you've been secretly watching me and writing your findings in your
で
reports.
す。ごめんなさい。
So I'm just something to be observed like a fish or a flower.
違いますけど、ごめんなさい。
I already knew this wasn't your average part-time job. Nonetheless, the daily report is one of the things here that I just can't fathom.
ごめんなさい。
And he doesn't like the kind of person who'd be plotting against. It doesn't seem like the kind of person who would be plotting against me. I truly believe that. I mean, we knew each other for several months before we even ever came to this island. Or am I just being what most people would call naive? Even though I plan to keep my distance, and even though I plan to be vigilant, in the end, I'm just as softy, huh?
宗太郎、怖い顔してます。
I think. Who stands to gain from these reports on me? I don't know. Not to mention that she's instructed the height is for me. That's distasteful. So, can I trust the job? I don't know.
宗太郎
Let's see. Am I doomed to repeat this for my whole life? Expecting friendship without any strings attached and being betrayed as a result. Consequently swearing that I'd never believe in others anymore. Only to eventually start believing in someone else again and being inevitably betrayed again. But you know, Umi is...
宗太郎
It's all okay. You didn't mean to deceive me, right? Just following Nagisa' orders, right?
そうですけど。
And that's that. I'll believe in you until the world breaks in two.
宗太郎
There's no need to worry about. There's no need to worry anymore. I was just kind of shocked at first. I don't have much experience with these things, you know. It's not. It's no one's fault, really. I can't even begin to understand what Nagisa's intention is, but she might have a reason for doing so.
渚さんについては私もそう思っています。
At the end of the day, I'm here to work. As long as I get paid, I don't have any reason to complain. Poor people like myself don't have the luxury of options.
そんな宗太郎
But you know,
ははい
I think I've worked pretty hard till now, in my own way at least.
宗太郎は真面目です。頑張ってます。
Even in the face of utter pain and misery, as long as I work hard, I can still be like myself. Because if I don't like myself, there's no one in this whole world who will either. All I ever really wanted was to become a person I could like.
宗太郎
That's what I decided when I came here, and I don't intend to go back on that. Also, I thought that since I was coming here with you, it wouldn't be so bad. Even though I've got these jobs by lying, we got these jobs by lying, deep inside, I'm still glad we did it. Ever since we met last year, I've been really happy. Much happier than the year before, when I talked to absolutely no one. Whenever we talked, I felt truly happy.
楽しかったって
Even when we first arrived, when you asked me to spend our time here as your boyfriend. I was confused at first, but somewhere in my heart I figured I'd enjoy the situation while it lasted. So as I was with you, I was happy. Ah! Keep pressing the wrong button!
私だって
I've always understood just how naive and idealistic I am. I've failed so many times, been hurt so often, that I've begun to accept it as normal. Still, somewhere deep down, I didn't want that to be true. I didn't want to kill the hope that had grown in my heart. Whenever I was with you, those dying embers were rekindled back to life. They became important to me once again. Yeah, why am I even saying all this? I don't even know anymore.
うん大丈夫です。伝わりました。
Even if there were some conspiracy, some nefarious plot against me, it's easy to see from Umi's expression that she understands my feelings, that they've truly reached her. It's not like I want to cause trouble for Umi. She has given her all for this job so far. That's a simple fact. Even if her tongue can be painfully sharp at times. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I don't blame you for anything, Umi. Fuck.
はい
Oh, fuck. Oh, what's wrong with me today? I don't want to blame you. More than anything, I want to thank you. Thank you, Umi. And I'm sorry. I've had things I've wanted to say this whole time, but I ended up talking over you and silencing your thoughts.
いいです。それより
No, no. Please don't cry.
なんで、どうして、
Umi?
どうしてこんな時に、そんな嬉しくなるようなこと言うんですか？私、宗太郎が好きです。惚れました。愛してます。
1 hour in, love confession already happened from her side, which I wasn't expecting.
私、宗太郎に辛く当たったりしたのに、ひどいことも言っていたのに。宗太郎、いっつも優しいんですもん。宗太郎、私に構ってくれるんですもん。ずるいです。意地悪です。変態です。でも、宗太郎が大好きなんです。大好きになっちゃったんです。
Oh, man.
どうして私、こんな投げやりなんですか？
Okay. Hug. Too small. Ha! Okay. Hug her! There's your, like, more like a... I don't know how to point at the main character. Hug! uh...
正座して怒られながら告白するなんて全然みっともないじゃないですか。ドラマみたいにロマンチックな告白に憧れていたのに、こんなの嫌です。
Let's see. What the? Did that just... I mean...
あんなこと言われたら嬉しくなっちゃうじゃないですか。好きです。大好きです。でも、宗太郎は意地悪です。
Umi said something in the midst of her speech. Had she just said, Umi,
はい。
are you... I mean... Are you confessing to me right now?
だからそう言ってるじゃないですか。宗太郎は意地悪です。
Sorry! I can't even... Actually, I'm happy. In fact, I'm over the moon.
はい。
I also kind of like you. Umi. Or rather, I really like you. When you told me you loved me, I was genuinely happy. Jeez, what kind of confession is this? I've got a man up here. I love you too, Umi.
宗太郎。
Umi?
嬉しいです。正座してますけど、喜んでます。
Can you stop pointing out the Seiya's position?
思いっきり飛び跳ねて喜んでます。正座してますけど。
No, please don't cry. We've just confessed to each other, you know. So, Umi,
はい。
I don't know anymore. Just once, it'd be nice to fully understand something. If you're okay with it, then I have a small suggestion to make.
なんです。
Instead of just acting like lovers, why don't we actually become lovers? What I'm getting at is... I'd like us to be real lovers. That be okay with you? What?
そんなこと言われたら余計嬉しくて泣いちゃうじゃないですか。宗太郎はずるいです。
Help. Help.
こんなにかっこ悪い告白してるのに、宗太郎ばかりロマンチックでずるいです。
I'm begging you, please don't cry anymore, please, okay? How can I put this? She's just unbearably cute. I want you to answer this without crying. Will you do me the honor of going out with me?
はい。よろしくお願いします。やっぱりダメ。嬉しくて泣いちゃいます。大好きです。宗太郎。
1 hour later. I have no clue what to do. I have no fucking idea what's going on. She's still on the bed crying. She won't stop kneeling there in fucking Seiza position. Like, I've told her she can get up if she wants to. Like, she can, I straight up offered her a hug, but she just won't, refuses to get out of the Seiza position. She just keeps crying. I'm confused at this point. I think she's like passed out from exhaustion at this. Like just now. Help! I'm really happy, mind you, but I'm still uncomfortable being in the same room as Umi. Just won't do it all. At this rate, these feelings will fester and ruin our relationship. God, I'm just being such a girl right now.
恥ずかしいので、あまり見ないでください。
Oh, right. I'm already mesmerized by Yumi. You've been crying a lot. You might want to wash your face, or maybe you could take a shower or a bath or something. Whichever's fine. You can go on ahead of me.
そうします。
Yeah, take your time.
行ってきます。
Now then, to calm down a little after everything that's happened in the past hour. It's bright out. Even though it's already night, it's still pretty bright outside. Yeah, maybe I should go get some fresh air. You can see the nearly full moon reflected on the surface of the water. That image sways and dances across the gently rolling waves, even as its twin shines down from above. Neither ever needs to be lonely. It's a lot different from how it is during the morning. It's a strange and mysterious blue world. It really is beautiful, though. How is it that my hardened heart still beats? As if it finally realized it was still capable of such things. To notice and to feel a breathtaking beauty from a casual scene is evidence of a still beating heart inside me. Ever since I've come to this island, I've been able to experience the simple joys of talking with another person.
宗太郎、ここにいたんですね。
Oh, I was just heading back in. I had a sudden desire for some fresh air. And to know what love is.
涼しいですね。
It has. And it's all thanks to Umi. I feel like I've calmed down somewhat.
とは思うんですけど、やっぱりドキドキしています。
Me too, I suppose.
恋人なんですよね。私たち。
If you don't want us to be, then that's fine.
嫌なんかじゃないです。
Good then.
もう、ほんと意地悪なんですから。
Yep, I'm arguably the trickiest trickster alive. Lowkey, what? Like he just looks at his phone. Lowkey wants to know your location. Fuck. Umi's hair sways and drifts in the evening breeze, its gentle fragrance tickling my nose and my heart. But I report to Nagisa tomorrow, right?
はい。仕方がないので受け止めます。
Oh, I was talking about the daily report. I just meant the fact that you and I are an item now.
はい。
Well, it's true we lied at first. Now we can be honest with ourselves.
そうですね。すみません。
I feel like everything would have been a lot easier if we had gotten together before Nagisa figured it out. I think you should continue to report about me as instructed. For a little while longer, at least. If you try to change things up, it could backfire and make things even worse.
すいません。
Unless I think about it more, I don't really know what to believe.
宗太郎は信じられなくなってますか？渚さんのこととか、私のこととか。
I suppose it's precisely because I want to believe you two that I'm not making any hasty decisions.
今はやっぱり無理ですよね。
Even if I forced myself to believe in something deep down, I'd still be yearning for the truth. Persona. Persona. I still need to finish Persona 5 Royals. Like, I'm still sitting exactly before the final boss. Just unmoving. I really need to finish that game. Also, thermal play is actually fucking OP. It's basically Heat Riser, if I remember correctly, on... Actually, no, it's not on all characters, it's only on one. If I remember correctly. It could actually be on all, but it requires you to be surrounded. Which you may be wondering, saying like, hey, fucking dumbass, how are you supposed to be surrounded in a boss fight? There are no surprise encounters in a boss fight. Well, there are certain personas with an extra trait that makes them able to use abilities despite their restrictions. So yeah. Is good. Anyways.
私は信じてほしいです。宗太郎のこと好きですから。
Well, I'll do my best to believe in you. Because I also love you. And stuff. Adorable. Please don't cry. Look over at Umi, just as Umi's looking over at me. Our eyes meet for a fraction of a second, then we each look away. How many times have we done this now? Feels like the moon must be looking down at us and laughing at our plight. Two idiots that we are. Fucking normies. I've never had a girlfriend before. I don't really know what to do in this situation. This sort of situation. Guess for now, I'll just act the same as always.
それでいいと。
What? Did I not?
ダメじゃないんですけど。
Might say that, but I'm still kind of clueless. The simple fact that we're both here right now, together, makes me incredibly happy.
私もです。
Ignore the gun in the corner. Like, if we're lovers and all, that means there's a bunch of other activities associated with... No, we stop at the platonic level.
そうですよね。
Otherwise, we'll never hear the end of it from Nagisa.
そうですよね。
If we stop and think about it, the order in which we became lovers was kind of reversed.
私も彼氏がいたことはもちろんないんです。だって友達すらいなかったんですから。でも恋人ができたらっていろいろ憧れていたことはあるんです。
I doubt shooting the way I did just now would actually, like, kill. Hold on. It will literally just punch through there and go out of my mouth, roughly. It would be extremely it would hurt like a bitch, but it wouldn't, like, straight up be fatal. Especially since it was here, not, like, down there or something.
ほら、ドラマとか映画とかそういうの好きでいっぱい見ていたので、やっぱり憧れちゃいますよね。ああいうのの中の恋人とか家族とか。
Yeah.
それでプラトニックなキスもあると思うんです。
whore. Is it?
私は大丈夫です。憧れていたことですから。
Platonic kiss. About like what foreigners do when they greet each other. Well, hold on. Did that just say each another? Kisses on the cheek, things like that. Even if that's embarrassing though. But since Yumi's really putting herself out on the limb here, I think that particularly I've always longed for this. I've also longed for this kiss. Well, it's pretty much a given considering I'm a guy.
ダメです。
No, I'll do it. It's just that, you know, there's normally some sort of build up to the big event.
勇気出して言ったんです。私だって恥ずかしいんですから。
But of course, I'm sorry.
いいえ。
My heart! Man, my heart's gonna burst, isn't it? Stop. If this kiss is really happening, then I have to set the mood. I need to make everything perfect from now until the kiss.
言い出したのは私なので、先にします。
Okay.
その後、宗太郎が私にで。
Got it. There's no time to think about it. Then here goes nothing.
はい。
For now, I guess I'll close my eyes and bend down closer to Umi. Huh?
しました。
It's now on my mouth.
しちゃいました。しちゃいました。私、キスしちゃいました。
What happened to platonic relationship?
今度は宗太郎の番ですので。
Oh, right.
同じようにお願いします。
Like, you're dead. Are you sure?
私だけになってしまいますから。
First she blushes, then she rages. She makes a big deal of the smallest things. She calls me a pervert every chance she gets. But Umi's standing before me now, the exact opposite. She's eager beyond all measure. In that case, okay then, close your eyes.
はい。
Watch your posture. Just give it your best shot, Sotaro. I actually can see the glasses of his glasses here. Like this, oh my fucking god. These glasses they would fall apart at the slightest impact, wouldn't they? Like the actual first off, there's no actual rim. It seems it's literally just like those kinds of glasses that do actually exist where there's literally no rim. They just like drill holes here, 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 and here. And then just like attach the I don't know what to call them in English. In German they would say Bügel. But those are so thin you don't fucking see them. The slightest kind of like boom. It is now bent. What kind of garbage glasses does this man have? Gently wrap my arms around her waist and pull her close. Oh, does he actually? No, he doesn't. You fucking liar. Umi?
宗太郎。
She's pretty light. Never mind that. His hand is not going for his waist. That hand is going for the ass. My heart is pounding, but I force myself to calm down. Press my lips against hers. I take her in completely. And She does the same to me. Thank you for being so kind to me today and in the future.
こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Crap, this is really embarrassing. It's almost to the point where Crap, this is really embarrassing, almost to the point where I want to run away and hide. But did I do it? Did I meet her expectations?
夢が一つ叶いました。
Dreams?
映画にありました。夜の海辺でキスをするシーンです。綺麗だったんです。お月様もこんな感じでした。
Did I perform adequately?
聞かないでください。雰囲気が大事なんですから。
But if the scene from that movie is your dream, I can't help but feel a little performance anxiety. Now that I think about it, I haven't even showered yet. Haven't even brushed my teeth yet.
ひどいです。そんなこと言わないでください。
Ah, that is kind of a stupid thing to do. Oh, my bad. A bad habit of mine, I guess.
せっかく私頑張ったのに。
No, there's a chance for me to be a better man. I mean, Umi's been trying so hard. Sorry, Umi.
いいです。もう。
Oh, it's not fine. I love you. I don't know where this is going, but I'm just fine with that. Nonetheless, my heart is overflowing with emotion, pure unadulterated desire. Little by little, Umi's lips start moving. Little by little, I start moving mine to match. As soon as sighs escape her lips, they melt away into the sound of the surf. That's how I feel about you. Is that good enough? Is it too forceful?
いえ、嬉しかったです。けど、
But
なんかエッチです。
I didn't realize.
先に戻ります。
And she's gone. Perhaps I went too far. This is more difficult than I thought. My ignorance is incredibly frustrating. But I kissed her. I mean, I kissed. On her lips, her cheeks, her forehead. And her body feels hot right now. This isn't good. I should get some fresh air and cool my head. If I don't, things are sure to be awkward. We do share the same room after all. Nagisa just suddenly stands next to him. Good on you, Tiger. Wait, what? Help. I couldn't sleep. Not a wink. And we're sleeping together in the same room? I still haven't wrapped my mind around it yet. Rolling over, readjusting, even the slightest breath. Every sound resounds like thunder. And with each and every noise, my heart races faster. The alarm's about to go off. Might as well give up on trying to sleep. I'll probably be dead on my feet today. Now she's up. What's she searching for? Seems like she's scanning the room. Good morning.
すみません。私考えたんですけど。
About what?
やっぱり宗太郎とはお付き合いできません。
What?
ごめんなさい、宗太郎。
I see. That's how she really feels, and there's not much I can do.
お詫びに私脱ぎますので。
Yeah! Sorry, I can't let you do that. The script for today's show hasn't done my heart any favors.
痛い。
Watch your face, wake up.
わかりました。
We're still going a mile a minute. Today's performance by the House of Umi was particularly convincing. Wait, so she wasn't really serious, right? But no, what if in her half-awake state, she'd have to revealing her innermost thoughts? Would that be true? To a certain degree, we both got caught up in the heat of the moment. We confessed embarrassing things to one another. And of course we kissed. Having done all that, for it to have all been for naught would be... Women can simply overwrite their old memories, whereas men keep making folders after folder on their mental desktops. It's a coping mechanism for moving on to new love. Or at least that's what I think I read in an article somewhere. But if we're talking about moving on to new love, then that means the current love is all but... What the heck, why am I even freaking out about this? I've just jumped to conclusions here.
おはようございます、宗太郎。
Good morning.
どうかしたんです？
Nothing. She does seem normal, not particularly nervous. Maybe yesterday was just fluke, or...
あんまり見ないでください。恥ずかしいじゃないですか。
Right.
やっぱり恋人になると全然違いますね。いつもと同じ朝かなって
That's true.
思っていたんですけど。
I accidentally cut her off there. That is unbearably awkward, but at the same time I'm glad to hear her call us lovers. Guess I'll go wash my face then. Let me know when you're done changing.
はい、わかりました。
I'm just now realizing how cute Umi is when she replies something with a yes. Yeah, even though I'm barely awake, I still have to do my best. I'm not gonna read this line tomorrow, since, you know, why get rid of this perfect yawn? Anyways, I'm gonna end it today, since you firsthand have heard how fucking tired I am today. Help. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye-bye.